DuBu.
Quite there in time. DuBu's going to drop the rock onto 3. There's going to be the jump in as well from SabeRLight, but it's actually onto the back line. He was looking for Brax first, and they are going to do a pretty substantial amount of damage to him, but here comes Sammy in with the song. That's not actually going to affect further to the south, where Gunner was able to take down MoonMeander, so 4 Zoomers find the kill. The stomp comes in onto 2 as well, and it looks like they should be able to disengage here. Well, this fight's really breaking apart, and Sammy, that's the wrong side. He is going to get stuck in the river. They're going to just jump, oh my god, directly onto him. They've got him. Sammy, I don't know what happened there. He gets so far out of position. Maybe it was the toss-back play, or it was just his own sort of, back to the point you were sort of making, without the God Strength. They're not getting this fast enough, and there's going to be the song.
And kill it. They're going to try to steal it, but
it's got a lot of health still. I don't think they can get it in time, but Brax setting up with the arena, into the spear, into the split earth as well, and this is going pretty well for them. DuBu's already dropping low. SabeRLight dropping as well. Roshan will go down. Sammy's going to be able to get the Aegis as well. And 4 Zoomers, they're in a pretty fantastic spot here as they're going to lock down Timado as well. Can they actually finish him off, though? Not just yet. Sammy, though, starting to drop a little bit low on HP. He will be stunned up and taken down, but that Aegis is going to get him right back into the fight. As Brax tries for the spear, it does get the push back onto Timado, but to a certain extent, that actually kind of saves him. He is going to be able to fall back and get away as Sammy will turn his attention on to MoonMeander. They do bring the Venomancer down, and that is going to be a teamfight win for 4 Zoomers. I don't know, we were sort of talking about it. Undying, didn't really think it was a smart move to go back into the pit at that point, but they try to sneak it anyway. SammyBoy respawns in time, and that song is...
On that Rubick, he was trying to be a little bit chaotic, almost got the Stormhammer, but it was really just the incredibly clutch Yules coming in from Gunner, securing that Aegis onto SammyBoy. If SammyBoy doesn't get that Aegis, he dies in the pit, just flat out there. If he gets that rock off, we're looking at a much different game. Unfortunately, he was just caught on the low ground, and he's got a Midas of him for his own, so that's a little bit interesting on the Warlock, but really... Ocean has been able to get sort of these key small plays. You see now he's got Plague Wards, so he's just going to be able to farm that little bit more. He's being really annoying on this Rubick, and if Undying's lineup isn't able to get objectives... They're not
farm on the cores, wait for the song to be up every once in a while, then go in for a fight. That's exactly the pace of play that they want, and Undying recognizing now, we can't really afford to let that happen. The 4-man smoke will come through. They're going to try and make some waves here, as they are maneuvering their way towards that north side jungle. MoonMeander's already in position here near the top lane, so they're going to link up with him and look for the fight. And Sammy, that is a very questionable TP. He's going to get directly in, and they're going to try and lock him down. The song is available, but can they actually find the kill in time? Sammy, he's not actually going to pop the song. He just walks away under the cover of his own BKB, and now they might turn. Does he want it, though? Song would have to be used here, or maybe not. They're going to get down the arena into the spear stun. They've got the Sven. They've already picked up MoonMeander, meanwhile, further to the north. And this fight is going absolutely horribly for Undying. This Sven not doing any damage. Timado is just trying to run, but the song is going to lock them all down. All 3 heroes just sort of sitting here. There's no rock to bail them out, so Timado gets locked down first. Bryle going to get hit up by the ensnare, rooted in place, finished off. SabeRLight at least able to find the avalanche toss kill onto Ocean there, but this is not going to be enough, especially if he still gets caught out. He's trying to find a spot to get himself away, but he doesn't have TP for 15, and Brax is able to lock him down. Yules into Spear, will get the Tiny, just completely locked in place. Husky even coming in with the stomp there at the end to make sure SabeRLight wasn't going to pull any funny business. So 4 kills going their way. They have to sacrifice Ocean and Gunner, but still a clear-cut teamfight win for 4 Zoomers as they begin to pull even further away here. An 8k lead for them at that 25-minute mark.
He has this build that really you don't see coming, and they're keeping the feed train coming.
Oh man, Moon
both
going to be taken down, and now, yeah, DuBu's going to get hit up as well. That silence comes out from Sammy with the Orchid, so I don't really think that the Warlock was going to be able to save himself anyway, but don't take any chances. Hit him up with that burn and secure 2 more kills as 4 Zoomers. I mean, before it was just sort of teamfight wins going their way. Now they're going to start taking further control of the map. They could even, at least theoretically, try for the high ground push, and okay, they are going to go for it. This... Actually, I was going to say feels a little bit risky, but really it doesn't. SabeRLight, though, is going to push in. Maybe they can punish, but Gunner, well, he's not dead just yet. He's trying to get himself away. Multiple Yules is being used onto him, and I think SabeRLight may get him. No, Splitter stun comes through. Timado's not going to be able to catch up in time, so instead they'll turn their attention onto Sammy. Can they bring the Naga down? They need to be able to lock him in place, and they do manage to do so. So SammyBoy is dead. SabeRLight does have to push far enough forward where he'll get taken down as well, but biggest kill on the map they could have possibly found there for Undying, and it prevents that push onto their tier 3 tower.
Yeah, he just got a little bit greedy. He really should have just had the song going, so that way the Sven didn't get his BKB off. He would have had to TP in and then start mashing it. And he didn't immediately BKB from Timado, so there definitely would have been an easier play. Got a little bit greedy. His teammates were probably telling him, let's kill Tiny, and then you Song, and then we get out, but no, Bryle. They know he doesn't have BKB.
Yeah, can they actually bring him down? Yeah, okay, wow. that was not nearly as sort of up in the air as I thought it was. They just burned through him. Gunner in there with the damage, and well, Bryle, I mean, I don't know. He just assumed that everyone from Four Zoomers had already cleared out, which I suppose is a fair assumption to make based on sort of how that last fight ended, but just takes two. Ocean and Gunner get back in there. Bryle was alone, and as you said, they knew he didn't have BKB back up, so when they push in, they find a quick and easy pickoff, and Undying making maybe a minor mistake there, but the rest of the lineup are trying to push out that tier 2 top, so they're still trying for objectives here, hoping to make up for the death of their teammate, but they need to be careful as well. Sammy is TPing in, Brax has moved into position, you even see the Rubick sort of coming up through that north side jungle, so not a situation where they want to overstay their welcome as they're already backing away.
They are just going to push onto you, try to kill you as fast as they can, and really, it feels like now Undying have sort of missed their timing where they have that double BKB smoke that didn't end up working solely because of the bait from SammyBoy, and this atypical Naga Siren build is really working out for him.
Yeah, you normally would sort of, I don't know, kind of just raise your eyebrows here if you see a Naga Siren pick up that Orchid, but it's worked pretty well, giving him the extra bit of sort of burn and lockdown to work with. But now, oh, Sammy
breaking on him.
He's got the BKB though. He's going to dodge out the stun. Actually, didn't quite dodge the stun with the Manta, excuse me, but he's going to be okay for now. Holding the BKB, teammates trying to sort of rush in as they get the stomp in onto the Invoker, but there's going to be that chaotic offering into the Poison Nova, but Bryle, he's still dropping low. He's got to try and get himself out of here, and Brax doesn't want to let him go, but now Brax doesn't have HP. He's going to be taken down. His TP will not complete, and Four Zoomers,
Timado.
Oh, they're going in on Timado. They will be able to bring him down. SabeRLight tried to save the day there with the Avalanche Toss combo, but not only does he fail to sort of get those kills, he fails to save his teammate. Now he's dead as well. Gunner picks up the double, and Sammy says, okay, let's reset. Song of the Siren will be deployed. They get eyes on Bryle, and they're going to go in onto that Invoker, quickly able to lock him down. And now if you're Undying, it's just the supports alive. They need to get as far away from this as they can, but the Yules will cancel the TP, and this Veno's dead. MoonMeander with nowhere to go.
And just caught without your BKB on the low ground. Timado, he's working towards that AC, but it feels like now you have fallen behind so far from this Naga Siren, and all of the pressure is on Undying. If they're not able to kill those heroes in that 4 or 5 second timing, the fight just immediately turns on you. And they've really tanked up on the Four Zoomer side where you have to be worried about getting kited. You have the Eternal Shroud, you have the Kaya Sange on this Leshrac. Now he's going to go for, I suppose, an Octarine Core. And once you have these sort of supplemental items, they've also just been, I stole Poison Nova, I got that onto 3 or 4 heroes. Now you have to worry about that once your BKBs tick down. And with these BKBs itemized so early, they just get another free kill top, but
the Moon does get taken down, but Timado, okay, he wants in. Sammy is dropping a little bit low here, but he does still have the Song, and Timado, he's running out of HP at this point already, so I don't know how much further he wants to take that, and now he may have gone too far. Husky's going to try to set up, but Bryle's able to sort of cut him off there before he can actually go in, so Timado is going to be able to back off for now, and now Gunner is actually the one who's a bit too far forward, but Brax pushing in, dropping the arena into the Spear Stun. They've locked down SabeRLight. Earth Splitter comes in to finish the job as SabeRLight will fall. Now Bryle running out of time on the BKB. Yules will lock him in place. Gunner comes in for the Splitter stun, and this Invoker, he's not going anywhere. The Ensnare even coming in from Sammy as he does drop the net, and Undying, at this point, they just got to stop these sorts of plays. They're trying to get in there, but every time they initiate, it seems like they're just digging that hole a little bit deeper for themselves, and you don't want to back off entirely, but what they're trying right now, these initiations, it's all just sort of backfiring on them massively.
The issue is Timado does not have the Blink Dagger, he doesn't have the farm, he's not able to help that secondary jump, and now just going to be able to do a full reset. This is going to be a very hard game going forward. 20k gold lead now for Four Zoomers. Undying, they need to sit back farm. They need BKB on Tiny. They need an AC and a Blink Dagger on the Sven. They need so much farm now to keep their head above water, whereas I don't know if Four Zoomers are going to give them that much time.
Well, they are going to jump in onto Brax, though, but a little bit missed time there. The Yules will be able to dodge out the Sunstrike, but they should still get the kill. DuBu, okay. He's going to throw down the ult for that one. They are going to be able to get in onto Ocean, so this should be 2 for them. The Rubick, he really doesn't have too many plays to make here, but he's still not dead yet, and the Song actually comes through, so he may not have the plays, but Sammy certainly does, as the Rubick just gets himself away from that fight. But now Gunner, well, he's kind of alone. He does pick SabeRLight off, though, but now can he survive? He's got the cheese, there's no Song, but the reinforcements are coming, so they're going to try and turn this one into a fight as Timado going to get snared up. He does have the BKB, though, but now Brax is in. Timado forced to pop that BKB, trying to get onto Gunner. Needs 1 or 2 more right clicks. Not going to be able to get the job done, though. Sunstrike off the mark as well. And now That BKB, it's wearing off. The Sven's in trouble. He's trapped up by the spear stun, and he's just straight up dead here. There's so much damage and control from 4 Zoomers. Once the BKB is gone, the fight is over. There's nothing more for Timado to do there, and they just failed to recognize that fact over and over again. Once the BKBs were off, they're still sort of stuck in the middle of it, and they don't have a way to extract themselves once 4 Zoomers turn it around.
And for Zoomers, they're really just playing their hearts out. They're being so well with their cover. Now you have, wow, Gunner went 30% magic resistance. That's kind of wild, but yeah, I think Moon dead into the meat grinder. Nothing he can do. And now you just push high ground. You don't have a Sven for 40 seconds. He wouldn't have God's Strength even if he was alive. It is a little bit obnoxious with that upheaval, but at the same time, you have this Aegis still. Just what a good bait from Gunner and those baiting plays, and yeah, okay, GG.
They're just gonna
they
straight
don't even
up
want to
call
play
it.
with it. They really just fell behind in every single aspect of their lineup. They weren't able to get those aggressive plays. They missed their double BKB timing. Man, 4 Zoomers.